I think evolution should be taught, but I also think that maybe the biblical stuff should be taught as well.
I think it's great to get both sides of the story. I'm personally a Christian, so I believe the Bible's version, but
Those are some of this year's Miss USA contestants answering the question, should evolution be taught in public schools? It's kind of like the adult version of Bill Cosby's Kids Say the Darndest Things. I just got done watching the whole video online, which was very hard to hear over Gloria Steinem's weeping. My first question is, which Southern ministry sponsors the Miss USA contest? Half of them responded like it was some kind of a trick question.
Ooh, it's tough because everybody has their different beliefs. Gosh, I don't know.
That's a very difficult question.
Oh God, that's kind of a tough one.
That is such a tough one.
It is tough. Should they teach science in science class or not? Gonna have to think that one over.
I honestly don't think you can ever have too much knowledge on any subject. That's my personal view.
Why don't I believe her? Why do I believe there's a big bucket of ignorance coming at me right now?
But I do feel that evolution shouldn't be taught in school just because there's so many different views on it, so many different definitions. Like, how do you teach a child the true meaning of evolution when so many different cultures have their different beliefs and scientists have their different theories? It's just not a good subject that I feel everyone will agree on in classrooms when kids come from all different backgrounds, different cultures, different beliefs. So I just personally don't think it's a good topic for school subjects at all.
You know, she's right, too. I mean, school's no place to be imparting knowledge. It's just going to piss somebody off.
I believe that evolution should be mentioned in school. The thing is, it's all about what you believe in, and it shouldn't be pushed on you, but again, you should be knowledgeable about it.
Yes, I agree. They should be knowledged about it. I mean, if you're going to knowledge someone about it, you first have to make sure they've been thoroughly thoughted about it and are also smarted enough to handle it.
I think it's necessary that evolution is taught in schools because it is part of our history and the belief system that the West has held for a long amount of time.
Yeah, you know, it's been around for a long time, so it should be taught in history class.
However, personally, I don't believe in evolution. I believe that each one of us were created for a purpose by God, and that just gives my life so much more direction and meaning.
I believe God created you for a reason, too. Mostly to drive up Viagra sales and make smart girls feel unpopular. But most of the answers to the evolution question sounded a lot like this answer from Miss Montana.
I think that it should definitely be presented as an option, and I think that both sides should be presented and that the students should be able to make their own choices.
Yeah, see, we got to tell both sides of the story. The scientific side and the bullshit side. If students don't know what's fact or fiction, it builds character. Take World War II, for instance. Some people believed it was Hitler's fault, and some people think it was the Jews' fault. I say, let the kids figure it out. And now here's Miss Colorado. Should we teach evolution in public schools?
We should definitely open up to offering different ways to teach students about everything, different thought processes, different ideas, because it's important to let students just decide their own ideas on what they want to believe in.
Sure, it's important to let the students decide what they believe in. Like, I believe that God makes babies and delivers them from a stork, and that Abraham Lincoln was our founding father, and that angels make planes fly by carrying them on their backs. That's what I believe. And it's important to let the students decide what they believe, just like, like it's American Idol. Is it scientific fact or isn't it? I don't know. You call in and vote. Let them decide about grammar and history and algebra and everything. E equals MC squared? Not in my Bible, it doesn't. E equals whatever the God says it equals.
I took evolution in college, and I really enjoyed it because it helped me gain perspective. And I just believe that everyone should have equal opportunity in education. So if it is available, it could be available as an elective, I think.
Oh, you're so close. You didn't take evolution in school. You took elocution in school. That's elocution. Say it with me. I took elocution, not evolution. Okay, there you go.
I think little bits and pieces of evolution should be taught in schools because it is a theory. And after all, we all need to know about different theories so that we can figure out what we want to believe is true.
Okay, a couple of thoughts here. First of all, the theory of evolution, it's not a theory like a regular dumb person thinks. It's a scientific theory, which means it's a conclusion based on empirical evidence that cannot be disproven. So that means it's accepted fact. Okay, not the same thing as a theory. And when something's a fact, you don't get to believe in it or not believe in it. Oh yeah, like the theory of gravity? I don't believe in that, which is why I have to strap myself down to the earth all the time.
I don't know. I think we should leave that up to the government. I'm not sure. I think a lot of people would have an issue if evolution was taught in school. I think we should just leave that out of the equation.
I feel that evolution should be taught in schools only because it's a great subject to touch base on.
This video should be entitled, "On the Fence About Being a Misogynist?" Press play.
Evolution's kind of a touchy subject. I took a class called biological anthropology, though, and it taught the history of evolution, and it's very scientific, so I would think both should be taught in schools because you should probably know the whole story.
Why do I feel like she got an F in her biological anthropology class? What shocked me the most about this was that I was shocked at all. Really? Women with a value system that lead them into beauty pageantry have a completely backward view on social issues? Truly shocking. I can't believe that people who have been rewarded their whole lives for their physical attributes might not have anything intelligent to say.